Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I was going to show you the office, my office area, and tell you sort of about the plans that I have for in here. Sorry, I thought I heard my dogs. I'm getting ready to renovate this room next. It's next on the list. It's not gonna be that hard because there's really no like structural things that we're changing. I'm just gonna paint and wallpaper one of the rooms, and then I don't know, I mean that's pretty much it. I'll take you around the room and show you. And then also in this video I was going to give you a little update about what I've been reading recently, so maybe like a few little, not really reviews, but just talk to you about the books that I've read recently and, you know, any suggestions or whatever. Also thought sometimes, I mean, I like to read tarot and have a ton of decks, so maybe sometimes also might like pull cards. Thought that might be kind of fun. So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys the room and tell you sort of like the plan, and then we'll talk books. Okay, so this room you can see, like this is out in the hallway, right? And then this is the living room. So if you're just in here, you see directly into that room, and there is no door, which I don't really mind. I mean, it's kind of like nice to have it open. So I'm thinking this wall, and I'm sorry, my fingers are crazy looking right now from that black mulch, putting down this black mulch because I didn't wear gloves. Anyways, this wall is gonna be the wallpaper wall. So you walk in here and there's my desk, obviously. And I just took down a whole bunch of wire shelves that were up there, and I just need to sandpaper it. I filled them, they just need to be sandpapered down. So I don't know if I'm gonna add any shelving or what I'm gonna do for up there yet. And then we just have like my little lounge area. I mean, good thing that we're painting, because look at how these people painted our room before. The ones we bought the house from, they just like, look, it just stops. And that, I mean, I don't even know. So anyways, I'm gonna leave the closet that like green color, and then I'm thinking something along a blush or something like that. Let's pause this because I think I need to fix a snack for somebody. Okay, snack is secured, show is on, everybody's good. This is my little curiosity cabinet. I love it. Got my puzzles down there, and you know, like herbs and sound bowls and pine cones, apparently. Fun things like that. Okay, so anyways, that's sort of the gist of the room. Blush, wallpaper. I'm sure I'll try to zhuzh it up a little bit. Maybe get something else going on up there. I'm not sure. So anyways, that is sort of what I'm thinking for that. So now we can talk books. Let me see. Poppy's joined us. Also, I was going to mention this. One of my best friends had a birthday recently. So if you have bookish friends, whatever, I thought this might be sorry if you can hear that video in the background. It's YouTube. The child loves it. So I made my best friend this little package, okay? So it's got her little card. Please excuse my fingers there. So I scrubbed and scrubbed them. They're just stained black from that mold. It's crazy. So I also made her a little bookmark, which I don't really want to pull out because it's like tied back here, but this is a bookmark that I made. Let me show you some others. I can't remember which kind I made her, but I've just made, they just sort of look like this, you know. There's some of them are stamped, some of them are just little illustrations. I don't know, just little, you know, a lot of them are watercolored on the back. Super easy. I can do a little video tutorial of those if we want to do something like that one day. Some of them have little quotes. The book is well written. I always find it too short. Jane Austen. Me too, girl. Okay, so it came with her little card, which makes sense if you know the book. It's the Magnolia Park's first book, so it's like the ship, because there's a bunch of ship references, and then of course like the long way home. So she's never read Magnolia Parks, and I want her to, so I annotated the book for her, which I thought would be fun because it'll be like we're reading it together. And this is one of my best friends. We've known each other since we were 3 years old, so there's like inside jokes in there that pertain like to the story or stuff that's happening, so I thought that would be fun. And then I got her a magnolia scented candle so she can light it while she reads. And then I thought this was just funny, just like specifically for the characters that are involved in that world, but it's a little pen and it says "fuck boy repellent." So I thought that'd be funny. Pretty much every female character in that book could have used this. So anyways, I thought that was a fun little bookish gift. Like, if you want to give somebody a book, you know, you can annotate it and it's easy, and then it's something that you guys sort of are like doing together. So I thought that's fun. I hope she enjoys it. She specifically like does not like the cheating trope, so I'm like, I don't know, but it's such a good book. Like, I hope she'll give it a chance. I was like, you have to, I wrote in there, at least promise me that you won't quit until you read Daisy, because I love Daisy in that series, and my daughter is Daisy, so no relation. Okay, so let's start with books. So I recently just finished this book, Swift and Saddled. It is the second book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. The first one is done and dusted. I don't have my copy because said best friend is currently borrowing it, or I would show you. But there's 4 books in this series, so this is the second one, so I haven't read the 3rd or 4th yet, but I will. They're just fun, like easy, quick reads. I think these would be great for like a beach read, summertime read, vacation read. They're super easy, super fast, even though I think it's over 300 pages, which means it's not like crazy long or anything, but it's not a short book. It's 305 pages. I think that's with the little blip from, hold on, that's Teddy and Wes's story. Or not Wes, what the heck is his name? Gus. So 200, nope, that's acknowledgements. 285 pages. So quick read. It is what it is type of thing, you know? Like, I don't think it's gonna be winning any awards. It's not groundbreaking, but it's fun. So, it's spicy. If you're not into spice, you know, don't read this. It's not like overly spicy. It's not a dark romance or anything. But, I don't know. It's cute. Fun. Good time. Okay, this book. I don't think this book has been released yet. I think it's released. It's coming out this month sometime, but I'm not sure if it's out yet. But it's The Bombshell by Darryl Farr, and it was one of my Book of the Month books. Sometimes they'll do early releases with Book of the Month. If you don't know what Book of the Month is, I love it. Not sponsored. But it's like a monthly subscription box, and it's obviously books, but they'll do like 5 or so picks for the month, and it's fun because it's usually like, you know, different stuff that you might not seek out, and there's always different genres. Like there'll be, you know, contemporary fiction, romance, thrillers, mystery, just always something different. And like I'm not sure that I would have myself like bought this book, but when I saw it on there I was like, oh yeah, okay. So this was good. It was so the main character's dad is a French politician, and her mom is an American artist, and she lives in Paris. And then when she's later in her teens, the dad gets a political job extending like into Corsica. And let me see, what's the time? Okay, so 1993. So you're going back a little bit, so that's fun too. And it's very like, I don't even know. Okay, so her dad gets a job as a politician in Corsica. Okay. She gets kidnapped by this group of guys who are like rebelling against the French takeover, sort of, and like trying to get Corsica to be independent. And it's really crazy. So I'm not telling you anything, like this isn't a spoiler or anything, but she basically becomes like their leader. The kidnappers. And it's just a whole wild ride. It's fun. The only thing I'll say is like I feel like the ending sort of, I mean, it wasn't an like it was fine, and it ends a little bit like open-ended a little bit, so you sort of can like decide what happens, I guess. But it just sort of felt like maybe a little rushed. But I thought it was a great book, and I'm pretty sure this is her debut novel, so I think she'll probably be one to watch, because this was fun and it was good and I enjoyed it. Okay, then I have Enchantra. I just read this. Noelle, what are you chewing on? I guess I've never introduced you guys to my dogs, but we have Noelle. Noelle, what's she eating? Noelle, 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 Noelle. You're so cute. Are you chewing on trash? Of course you are. That's Noelle. No, Reaper. That's Reaper. Reapy. No, sir. And there's Poppy. Yes. And they all want to lay on the white rug. Love that. Oh, here comes Daisy. Okay. I can't remember what I was saying. I think I was showing you guys my dogs. Okay, so I also just read Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. This is the second book in the Wicked Games. I think it's going to be a series. I don't think it's just going to be duology. By the end of this book, I'm pretty sure it's going to continue. I was curious to see where she was going to go after Phantasma, because it was just one of those books that I'm like, I'm curious to see how this continues, because it didn't really, I didn't know what was going to happen, you know? I mean, so Phantasma's like, it's almost like Carnival, like she enters this house and it's competition, and I won't go into it, but like, it's over, right? Raper, please stop. Raper, stop. What? Do y'all's dogs just chew on trash? I cannot understand. There's bones, there's toys, but they want to eat this little piece of cardboard and tear it into a million pieces. Wait, no. Okay. Anyways, I'm sorry, you guys. Mom life, like, there will never be a seamless video on this page ever. I'm not even gonna try. So anyways, I was curious to see where this was gonna go. Here comes somebody else. Okay. I was curious to see where this was gonna go. I had no idea. See the little feeties coming down. Okay, we're just gonna continue. Whatever happens, happens. I have a little friend for the rest of the video. Daisy's here. Okay, so anyways, I was curious to see where the follow-up for this was gonna go. And it went to Italy, which was so fun, because my husband and I just went to Italy in September, last September. Let's see. It was so fun, so cool, beautiful. Very lucky. Anyways, so I think that's very fun and like a fantasy to be somewhere that you can like actually picture and know. Phantasma was in New Orleans. Been there. Cool. Italy. Been there. Cool. I think a lot of times I love like fantasy and stuff like that, but sometimes I have to like stop and literally like Google like aesthetics for Enchantra or whatever. Like, I don't know, sometimes it's hard, like with the world building and everything, to like get a grasp of it. So I think that's sort of fun. Plushy hide and seek. They're playing too. Anyways, I thought this book was really good. I loved it, enjoyed it. Well, I loved it. I don't know if I loved it, but it was good. It was fun. It was a good time. It would be fun, like a fun fall read, I feel like, or like around Halloween time, which I think that's when I read Phantasma. I don't know. It's this, the main character is the girl's sister from Phantasma, and she also ends up in this sort of like high stakes game. And okay, excuse me, but so it's basically like hide and seek, okay? And it lasts for 12 hours until like you regroup and then a new game is chosen. It was always hide and seek, but there's like different games and different rules or whatever. This girl more than once gets in her little hiding spot or whatever and falls asleep. Like, it's crazy. Like, you might get murdered, but I'm just gonna sleep about it. Okay. Whatever. Anyways, it was good. It's spicy, so once again, if you don't like spice, probably don't pick it up. Then we have this book, Jennifer Weiner's The Griffin Sisters' Greatest Hits. I mean, it was a snooze fest. It was so boring. I couldn't have cared less what anybody was doing in this book. I did not care one lick. So obviously sisters, and I thought it was gonna be so good because it's like early 2000s music. That's me. Okay. It was so boring, you guys. I mean, one of the sisters is like traditionally like hot or whatever. Like she has the pop look, okay? And then, but not the talent. And then the other sister is like bigger and very shy, probably like a little bit on the spectrum. They don't name it, I guess, because of the time period. A musical genius, like an actual genius. So she's like the one with all the talent. And it was just so freaking boring. I was so bored. I didn't care. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I skimmed the last like 100 pages. I just wanted to be done with it. It was so boring. Don't recommend it, but I'm sure there's an audience for this book. Like, I'm sure somebody would read this and be like, greatest book ever, which that's awesome. Like, I love that. We all have different opinions and different vibes and styles and this and that, so that's great. It's for somebody. It was just not for me. Oh no, it was boring. And nobody is likable in this book. Not a single person. Not one. Literally no one. Moving on. Okay, so I figured those are all the books I'm going to talk to you about that I've read. I read all of these this month. So I'm not gonna go back any further. I mean, one day I'll probably do like favorites or recommended reads or whatever. But so this is what I've been reading this month. This is what I'm in the middle of reading. Every Time I Go on Vacation, Someone Dies by Catherine Mack. I've been reading this for like 2 months. It's just another one of those books that I just don't really care. I don't care. I'm not invested in this story at all. It's supposed to be like a murder mystery. Like, I should be like, you know, I'm not like that at all. I don't care. Like the front says, quick, captivating, and oh so much fun, is not captivating. The main character is just annoying. Everybody's annoying in this book. And like, I don't mind a flawed character. Everybody's flawed. I like that. Like, I don't want some perfect person, you know? But I mean, some of them I just don't want to be in that person's head. Anyways, I started this book again because I got Bookshops. Is that what it is? Yeah, Bookshops and Bone Dust. So I just wanted to reread this. Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. It is so good. It's so cute. It's just the coziest little... See, I like that because now I can at least visualize what's happening. He knows people like me, I guess. Oh, there's another little map in here. this book is cute. It's just fun. I don't know. It's like a low stakes fantasy, which I feel like every fantasy is like, you know, like death and crazy stuff happening all the time. And I mean, this one is a little bit like that, but it's just very like wholesome and cute. I love it. So this orc, Viv, she is like done with the adventuring, done with the slaying. She just wants a quiet life. And she moves to this cute little village Thune and opens like a coffee shop. It's very cute. And I'm assuming the next one somebody opens a bookshop. So that's very exciting too. And then this is on the docket to start The Lion Women of Tron. I have not started it yet, but I've heard good things and I will be starting it soon. So I'll let you guys know when I get some updates on that. But yeah. Oh, also, let's see. My Libby right now, I'm listening to Air, which I have the book and I've tried to start it twice. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get the audiobook because I don't know. I just couldn't really get into it, but I felt like once I get into it, I'll enjoy it. But I was just struggling like getting into the world. So I thought maybe the audiobook. And I've heard great things about it. Like I know it's good. So that's what I'm listening to. What else am I listening to? Air and something else. I can't remember. I'm considering starting Throne of Glass audiobooks, but I know that's just such a commitment, so I don't know. I might not yet. I mean, I will eventually. Like, I read ACOTAR, loved it, good time. I started Crescent City, but I didn't, I don't know, continue it. I think I'll pick it up at another time. It just like wasn't the right time. So I'll try it again later. Anyways, I thought let's just go ahead and pull a card since we're here to send you on your way with. If this isn't something that you like or feel comfortable with or jive with or whatever, then you can click off because this is going to be the end of the video pretty much. So I have this Spring Weight Tarot deck. I love it. It's got the shiny like holographic stars. I don't know if you'll be able to really tell. This is from Tarot Collectibles. They have the best decks. I just love them. So we'll just get a card for the rest of the energy that you can kind of like tap into, like what's coming up. Let's see. Plus, like, how cute are the backs of these? Oh, they're so cute. I love it. Aww. Okay, gosh, the glare. It's because they're so like glassy. I guess you really just cannot see the little stars at all. Well, there's holographic stars all over it, which is, oh, maybe that way? Kinda. Okay, I love this card. Ten of Cups. So this card, I mean, you can tell by just looking at it, it's fulfillment, joy, peace, happiness, being in the right place at the right time, doing what you're doing, vibing. This is just one of the best cards in the deck. So to that, and a message for you, I say, carry on. You're on the right path, and you have good, beautiful, wonderful, colorful things coming your way. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you're reading down below if you want to, or if you have any bookish suggestions, or anything like that. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Happy 10 of Cups.